Hello, everybody. Hi. Give me a second. I'm waiting for... Aha! There it goes. All right, let's test this again. You working now? There's one. There's two, hopefully. All right, they're there. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tiger Scratch. Hello, Chance. Hello, Gabriella. Hello, Onelio. Sorry, I can read. Hello, Steven. How are you guys all doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Hi. Hello. Okay, it's working now. How's everybody doing today? It's been a minute. I know. Yeah, it has been a minute. Let me quickly get the songs moving on Spotify. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Happy Gast is cute. Yep, he's right over there. Good, good. I'm happy to hear. How's everybody doing? Hello, Void. I didn't mean to not say hello to you. I'm sorry. Hello. Got school tomorrow? Well, school is important. All right, so today's stream is going to be very, 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 like, normal, but it's going to be a shorter stream. It's not going to go more than, like, an hour to an hour and a half. Simply because I don't have the time currently. So, I will quickly explain a little bit of what's going on. And I will also quickly explain just a little bit of some of the things that I've been working on, because I know that I made an announcement about it yesterday, but I don't think many people saw it. So I did say that part of the reason I haven't been streaming is I am working on something fun. If you ask me, I'm making something quite fun. So for a long while, I've wanted to make a story-driven... there it is. I have wanted to make a story-driven specific SMP that I've been wanting to make for years. I started it at one point, and it kind of failed just because people got way too busy. So I now have a group of people that are ready to help me make the story come true, and we're going to be working on that very soon. Onelio, please don't talk about your age in chat. That's one of our rules. Also, if you're under a certain age, we're supposed to report the account so that YouTube can get rid of it, just so you're aware. So I got Java. Congratulations, Tiger Scratch. Not gonna lie, I have to go because my phone's at 5%. Wish I could stay longer. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Have a good night. Have a good night, Tiger. What was I about to say? I'm sorry. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so I'm not gonna give everything away yet from the story and everything that's gonna be taking place, but I do want to tell you guys that I am currently working on getting all of the things ready to make this a reality within... Hopefully by the end of the month we'll have this started. I'm just kind of waiting on one more member to finish one more piece of their character. Yeah, people should not be revealing their age. Am I playing on Bedrock? No, this is Java. Hello, Deity. How are you doing today? And hello, Espa. How are you doing today? Welcome in. But no, I am on Java. Kind of just fix up my elytra quickly. Hope everybody's having a good day. I will say, while I'm remembering for a minute. Great pick there. Okay, do Eternal Flame. One of the things that I was going to say. So, it's how Copper got an armor set, but why don't Emeralds have an armor set and make Emerald armor set? I don't know. I was about to say something like kind of important. Semi-deep. Like important deep, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's not important. No, it was. But basically what I was gonna say. So I am working on this, and I hope you guys will be able to enjoy it. I'm still trying to figure out which one you guys would actually probably rather see it on. If you guys would rather see it be streamed, or if you guys would rather see it, I guess the best way of putting it is like just in the video format. Because like I've had this back and forth for a while on how I want to handle doing it live, and I can't figure it out, because the problem with me doing like story-based stuff is it requires you to be, I would say, more It requires you to kind of be more just there. I'm going to play a game again, Squid Games. Let's go. Enjoy. Like, it requires you to kind of be more mindful of what you're doing instead of, like, talking to everybody, which is really not fun. I don't want to sit here and ignore chat. I'm still trying to figure out the last big hurdle, which is figuring out how I'm going to do it if I'm going to do it live streamed. While I remember, while I have people here for this. Come on. Odds, thank you. God, you've been so back and forth. Sometimes you work fine, the next you're not. I gotta figure out what the hell's wrong with that thing. Come on, Nightbot. Where's Nightbot? There he is. Oh, they're working for now. The fact that I have to have Nightbot and Awesome VOD separately is so infuriating. So I remember something I was gonna say. So I know that a lot of people have come to here because I'm like because I like try to be as like air quote polite and nice as I can. I thought you wanted to delete the hardcore world. Yeah, I was on the fence on it. I'll answer that in a second, Steven. I'm not changing that, by the way. I'm just choosing to I'm just gonna stop paying attention to a bunch of negative stuff now. I'm going to live in ignorance. Blissful ignorance. Oh, Inspiro. Inspiro, let's see it. Come on. Come on. Where are you? No? No? Not gonna work this time? Huh. That's not what I want. Come on, where's the bot? Why are you not working? Oh, my caps lock is on. No, you didn't lose any gunpowder, Chance, don't worry.
Please don't eat woman. Woman give you coronavirus.
Alright, so he does work, he's just being a little weird right now. He's being a little slow, it's okay. Okay. So he do work, it's just a little bit slow. Alright, we'll quickly do one of these. Hello, user, how are you doing today? Welcome in. So yeah, Steven, to basically explain it, yes, I do, and still kind of in between. Hello, Cortex, how you doing? Haven't been on lately, but I'm back. No worries, I haven't either. I've kind of taken a 5-day break because life kind of got in the way. Do I have etiquette? What do you mean by do I have etiquette? Yes, but no. Depending on what you're talking about, like a command that tells you the etiquette, no. Do I have guidelines that are here when you first join chat? Yes. And they're pretty basic. They're like, don't say your age. My grinding XP, kind of. I'm just using this because gets me, you know, emeralds, totems, and gets me XP to repair my tools. But yeah, kind of. Like, are you talking about like a command that specifically tells you like the etiquette that you should react? No, of course not. Politely, I shouldn't have to tell people how to act in, you know, a stream. The only rule that I have different than most people have is I flat out have don't talk about age. Like, it's don't talk about age, no politics or things like that. So a lot of totems, and since this is a hardcore world, it's very dangerous to die. I've died a few hundred times in a hardcore world in school. Yeah. Here's the problem. I don't need totems. I have plenty of totems. So, yeah. Hello, Just for Rando. How are you doing today? I'm older than Mario. How about that? I mean, that's a way, yeah. That do be a way. No, the honest answer for the hardcore world is I wanted a reason to delete it, and when I like actively like dive bombed myself to make that happen, oh, it was so funny. I should have just left it. The problem was at 100,000 totems. No, it's only a few. But the problem is I really did want to leave it dead. But the issue is I play it when I have nothing else to do, because there's nothing I need to do here. Hello, Neil. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hi. Neil Patel, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. you have any questions, please by all means ask. I've been given the power of no character cap, so I can do anything. That is true. Twitch does not have a character cap. You can also hear the music on Twitch. Out there. Doing good, what about you? I'm doing okay. I'm back because YouTube decided to be a little mean. It's okay, Chance. Don't worry about it. Happens. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Trust me, you're okay. You're okay, Onelio. Like I've said before, the only reason we time people out is to give them the warning, and then we go from there. Like, as long as you don't do it again, everything's fine. And I mean that isn't like, just don't talk about age. That's all it is. Like, not even to correct me, like, I was joking. I meant I was like 50. Like, please just, that's all it is. Do I play with subs? Sometimes. It doesn't matter if you're subbed or just a viewer. It just depends. If I'm on things like Hypixel, absolutely. It's almost always open. Unless we're doing something specifically with a group of people that's already set in stone. Pretty much, as long as I'm on a server that's not private, you're welcome to come find us. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to sub just to come do that. Hi, Jesse. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hello, Hazam. How are you doing? It happened again. I wanted to watch your stream, but I forgot. It's okay. I just started, so it's okay. Good, I'm writing scripts. Yes, you wrote that yesterday in the message you sent me. I'm sorry. I'm like an idiot. Hello, Gaming with Grub. How are you doing? Sorry, I need to read the guidelines next time. You're fine. Like I said, we don't prosecute here. We try to inform. We try to help. So, as much as a 5-minute ban timeout may be what it takes to get it out, all it is. What's my streaming schedule look like? Give me 1 second. Let me just quickly finish reading what I was saying, then I'll answer that if you don't mind. I should mention I am streaming on technically 3 platforms, air quotes around this third one. I stream twice to YouTube, both vertical and horizontal, and then I stream to Twitch as well. So if I do miss a message, please just repost it so I can re-see it. I'm sorry, it's not on purpose. I promise. Okay. Give me a second. I stayed up all night. Yes. Last night I might go to bed soon. No worries, Cortex. Take your time if you need to. My streaming schedule is usually, I should mention. Hello, Zyzone. Hello, Melvin. I will try to remember that, but hi, hello. My stream schedule is usually every day. It's kind of been very bad the last week. I've just been way too busy to actually sit down and stream for more than 20 minutes, so unless I'm streaming for 45 minutes to an hour, I don't even feel like it's worth me pressing the go live button, but I do try to go live just about every day, so give or take, I go live anywhere from 7 to 9 p.m. EST, so that's my start time, and then I usually go from anywhere from, an hour or two to upwards of 9 hours in the past. So, yeah, hopefully that answers you. I wish. It's been a while, but I hit 300. Welcome, Dominic, and congratulations. Should make a dragon egg farm? I don't need a dragon egg farm, though. I don't need it. Hello, Raina. How are you doing today? Well, being sleep deprived, that's a joke. I do not sleep. Sleep is essential. Correct. But you stay up 9 hours? I mean, I've streamed over 9 hours in the past, yeah. You currently in school? No, I haven't been in school for almost a decade now. I've actually been out of school a very long time. Yeah. Remember me from like a couple months ago? Yeah, I try to remember pretty much everyone that comes into stream. I think people forget that. Did they now? Let me check. Sorry, guys, I'm trying. I'm just trying to keep up with chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think that's them saying their age. I don't think that's them saying their age. Chance, I will now be watching. Thank you. I will now be looking to see if it is or not. I think it's just them saying something else. What are you saying, just Durando? It's great to hear. Have any hobbies? Kinda. Yes and no. I do and I don't. We remember me. I try to remember everyone, Cortex. I remembered you when you came in last time. I like being asked these questions. I want to make that clear. It's just I wasn't expecting them. Like, truthfully, I wasn't expecting anybody to take a care in my life. Yeah, I have a few hobbies, but none of them are really, like, specific. I've been a Minecraft mod maker for over a decade, so I still do that for fun. What does my phone say you have 2 lives? Because I do have 2 lives. There's one that's vertical and one that's horizontal. I'm in your Discord, but I don't know what to do in it. So, I'll quickly explain that. You are welcome to do things in the Discord. Like, if you want to go sit in the chats, you're welcome to it. Like, we have the general chat, which is more for just talking and everything. We do actually have, like, VCs where people can go in there and, you know, hang out and do things. Like, just because I'm not always there does not mean that people can't go sit in there and do their own thing in there. Like, I do eventually want to sit in there and have, like, game nights with people or everything. I just have not had time to even stream, let alone sit in there. What does gunpowder do? Gunpowder is my way of bringing what is equivalent to channel points on Twitch over to you guys. So it's basically a currency system. You get it by watching stream, and then you can trigger different alerts and get different things through it. Also, I'm sorry, Rain. I didn't see that you were... I did see you were sick. I just didn't have the chance to respond to it. I'm sorry. Have I ever watched The Amazing Digital Circus? Yes, I have. Hello, Firm Wizard. How are you doing today? Oh, back in this world? Yeah, for now. Just talk? What do you mean? I mean, you could do a bunch of things in it, like... Here's the whole thing. Right now, a lot of it is... You guys are welcome to make friends, and you guys are welcome to do whatever you guys realistically want in there, as long as you guys can follow, like, the basic safety rules that Discord has. Hello, Ben Pool. How are you doing today? I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier. Great, thanks. Yeah, what about you? I'm doing okay. Is your world getting boring? It was boring about 500 days ago. Hello, Bane. How are you doing today? It's not that it's boring because there's nothing to do. It's boring because I just... Feeling like I'm stuck here was the problem. I have some things I can still do, but I like using it as a kind of a walk-around world where I can just kind of do whatever I want. Yo, sorry for missing your streams. I bought a new fish. No worries. I hope your fish is doing well. Mine another chunk? No. That wasn't fun the first time. I only did it because I didn't do it prior. Hi, it's me again. Welcome in, Ben Pool. Hit 1K? Yes, we did. I'm actually still trying to figure out what I want to do to, like, properly celebrate. I can't decide if I want to do, like, just a straight 8-hour, like, timer on the screen, like I've got to go and stream for 8 hours, or if I want to do something specific. I just haven't figured that out. I'm going to stay here for as long as my attention span allows. No worries, Firm Wizard. I want to make this clear. Drain an ocean? Oh, that sounds miserable. Firm Wizard, if you don't like what you see here, you're welcome to go find another channel that does scratch that itch for you. I will be here. I try to stream just about every day. It's been a very rough week for that. I just have not had time. But, like, if you need to go somewhere else, please, no need to worry. I will understand. Just, you know, enjoy what you have. We kind of sit here and we kind of do some, like, laid-back vibes, more or less, so... If that's boring, I understand. This goes for everyone. We do a lot more laid-back stuff. I like talking to chat, which is why I do my best to read chat. So if you guys like what you see, you guys are welcome to stick around and subscribe. There is a little thing that's supposed to pop up when you guys subscribe. It all depends on if you have your subscriptions visible or not. So I stand up. I already want to sit back down, and I'm coughing a lot. I'm sorry, Raina. Oh, no, bro. We're gamer moming. We're gamer momenting. Oh no. Oh no. I can't scream. I cannot scream, Jesse. I cannot do that. People do not have... If people are watching this in bed, they will be in trouble with their parents. I cannot risk that, so I am talking as monotone and as level as I can so people understand. This is just what happens with this alert. The microphone just happens to be turned up as if you're watching, like, a really old, like, YouTube tutorial. Okay, I'm free now. Again, yeah, it happens. That's their own fault. It's okay. Make a world for all your viewers. I can't do that because I'm not on Bedrock. If I was on Bedrock, I could do that and then have it be open for more people, but because I play on Java, I can't do that. I've considered that, though, as a one-time stream thing. I don't have a server handy for it. I don't have a life, so I'll just stay and watch. It's okay, Firm Wizard. I appreciate it a lot. I do. How, if you don't mind if I ask? Oh, it's been a very busy week. It's a mix of very busy and a lot to do in such a short amount of time. With spring coming up, like, properly, there's a lot to do here at home, and there's a lot to do elsewhere. There's just so much going on, and just work. So, you know. I gotta get a stack of grass. I could do that. Why not? Food started to taste weird, too. That's no fun. I feel like you should try archery. I mean, IRL, I do archery. It's very fun. I used to do archery. I haven't done it in a while. Finally, brain rot is dying. I know. It's at the jackpot. Congratulations, Chance. Alright, let's go get a stack of Silk Touch book. Screw it. Let's go get a Silk Touch book. How do I see my days in pie chart in Java? Alright, so. God, give me a second. No, hold on. F3 and F6 will bring up your debug menu. What your debug menu will let you do is Oop, I think I just crashed my game. It'll let you show different things on the overlay. Oh, no. I see what happened. We're devil daggering. Okay, somebody did the lottery. Jesse did the lottery. What this is, for those of you guys who are confused, I'll quickly explain this, then we'll get it back into it, is a game called Devil Dagger. Devil Dagger is a game basically built very similarly in the Quake engine, and I have to go for over 100 seconds, and then I can quit the game. So if you'll give me a moment, I do try to read chat as best I can, but this game is one that I kind of have to put a bit of focus into. Give me a few... just give me about a minute of your time, and I'll get through this. I've done this quite a few times, so... This is one of our quirky alerts. It actually plays a bunch of different games and forces them open, so... And I reset without thinking. I did the lottery. Oh! Okay, then you did. I'm sorry. I didn't see who did it. I'm sorry. But thank you. I would say... Jesse also did the lottery not that long ago, but thank you, Chance, for the lottery. You're forcing me to play a game. Him. It was gamer moment. Yeah, I forgot, okay? Look. Not smart here. This is already bad. This is already so bad. Oh, I'm already so behind on all the timing here.
Be embarrassed about your knees.
Thank you, InspiroBot. Oh my god, PNG too. I'm crying because I'm in torment. Oh, great. Did I get it? I got him. Oh my god, I'm so behind! Oh boy. Yep, I knew it was going to happen. Wow, I could have done better. I haven't done that in a long time. Alright, I will quickly... Just a shower thought. Just a loaf of milk. Kind of. Alright, let me quickly make sure I didn't miss too much. Doing great reading chat. I mean, in this game, it's a lot harder. Is that Fortnite? Absolutely not. I'm making sure. Why do I have a happy gas? Because, yes. Yeah, don't worry, Just Rando. I promise I'll be more busy and I'll never stream again, because that's what most people actually want. Okay. Alright, now I actually have to, like, really give this a try, because otherwise I have to stay here until I hit the 100-second mark. And I actually know what event triggers on that, so... There he is. Doing this without sound is still the most jarring game ever. I love how many people hate that I play games without sound, but, like... It's really funny to me. Well, tomorrow, so I have to go to bed. No worries, Shazam. Have a good one. Do you have any important hardcore world tips? Yeah. Learn the basic things that kill you in the game the fastest, like how long fire tick lasts, how far of a drop it'll take before you actually die, things like that. They're all very important to know. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, yeah, lock-in would be easier. How can you use the PNG? It's !PNG, but it only works in between things. Let me quickly make sure that my game is not still running. Okay. By the way, this force opens the game, guys. I don't have a choice in this. Hello, Sealtastic. Am I going to VidCon? Absolutely not. I am not big enough to warrant going to VidCon. Also, I have never wanted to go to, like, one of those big conventions. It always scares me way too much. Especially with how a lot of people are treated. It would be really cool, but It's one of those things where, like, unless I had, like... The best way I can put it is, unless I was, like, you know, over the, like, 100,000 subscriber mark and things like that, I don't think I'd ever really want to go to VidCon. I don't know how many people I would, you know, would be going and would actually want to see me there. So it's kind of one of those weird ones. WStream BRB in like 10 to 20 minutes. It's okay. I know this isn't for everyone. This was a mistake. You. Okay. Gotta break that. Alright, now it's just skulls. Okie dokie. First. We're at 88. Like I said, guys, just give me one... Alright, cool. We've hit the 100-second mark, so now as soon as I die, I can leave this game. Okay. Just for fun, I'm going to practice this quickly. I think that's enough. I think I got it. Yep. One try of the centipede. One try of the centipede. Let's go. Or I live in Japan and VidCon is in America. Yeah, of course. Whoa, this game is running bad all of a sudden. What is going on? What is going on? Why all of a sudden did the game just start running bad? Oh, this is so much fun. What is going on? This is like playing on like an N64. What is going on? Oh my god, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I didn't think this game could get any worse. Oh my god, I can't keep doing it. Oh my god, that was horrible. Anyway, 160, that works for me. Alright, and exit. And now we're back to Minecraft. Hello? What is going on? What has opened that is like RAM leaking? Hello? Oh, OBS. Shocker, it's OBS. Such a bad program. There we go. It's a bit better. Alright, cool. I think we're working now. Oh no, stream is dying. Yeah, it's OBS. OBS is eating my RAM. Let me quickly catch up on chat, see what I missed here. Feed my fish, no worries. If I was going, I'd have wanted to see you, but now I'm saying, whoa. See, anyways, and I don't have to fly across the country, correct. I feel like the mistake was allowing us to dictate the game you play. I mean, you guys don't technically dictate it. It's completely random, and I'm the one who picks it. But that you can't beat FNAF on stream. I did it, 7 or 8 years ago, maybe even more. I used to play all the FNAFs on Halloween. I beat the first 3 in the span of like 2 hours, I think. Maybe 3 hours? I don't know. I'm enjoying it, so I'll be back. No worries. You play Geometry Dash on stream? Probably not. Oh, on next stream? Absolutely not. But maybe at some point I've considered doing it as one of the things that comes up for the like lottery in the past. Because there are some new games in there. I have to leave. Apparently I need to switch with my sister. It's okay, Benpool. Have a good one. Sorry I wasn't here for a while. It's fine. Hi, Lucifer. OBS was like, I'm gonna crash your RAM. Yep. Because my roommate being a Karen's and I live... Oh. Sorry about that, Seal. Thank you, Seal, for the lottery. You've gotten Crab Rave. Let's all Crab Rave. We should play the Tree Rage Bait game. I don't know what you're talking about, Jesse. Hello, Webby Wow. How are you doing today? Don't miss that. I'm currently stuck with some IBS issues and scrolled here live. Well, no worries. Hello, Webby. Hopefully you're doing well. Old trees hate you? Yeah, I've never heard of it, so. The game's currently in the pool for the haha funny game time is Ratcoin, Balatro, Legends of Bumbo, right? Yeah. Devil Daggers, Binding of Isaac, and then soon I'm gonna add in Plants vs Zombies, and it basically is just to play me to force me to play one level of each thing, basically. Yeah. Fuck is Ratcoin? It's it's Ratcoin, not rat. It's like a raccoon based game. It's a coin pusher game. It's a how do I explain it? It's like a roguelike coin pusher game. It's unique. I like the game. It's stupid, but it gives me something that I can just play a few waves of and kind of just scroll away from and go back to later. It's an interesting game. It's not for everyone. Most random ass game, but by the way, besides PvZ. Here's the problem. So it's like gambling? Not exactly, but sure. I mean, not exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that because kind of not, but I don't consider coin pushers gambling. But that's because they're illegal. Like, they're illegal for gambling purposes where I'm from, so. See, PvZ is not all that weird, honestly. And not all that random. But all the games I've picked are not random, per se. Like, Binding of Isaac is a very big and very well-known game. Legend of Bumbo is just made by the same creator. Balatro is very much not underground. At a point, it could have been. Ratcoin absolutely is. And Devil Dagger, it's kind of a 50-50. Some people know it because it's an older game. Some people, know it because it's something unique. But, Ned Messon just wanted to stop in a bit and say hello. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Have a good one, Deity. Do you play Plants vs. Zombies? Try Heroes. I've never done that. I actually had to play the original Plants vs. Zombies as a grade in my, I'm not kidding, in my college. When I was in college, that was actually technically one of our homeworks. The reason it was like that was because it was part of our final grade. Like, it was like our homework for the year was like play a game with like really well designed things, and Plants vs. Zombies is what our teacher just picked. So yeah, it's fucking gaming. That's okay, Seal. No more language in Go for today. What? Father ordered burgers just when food tastes weird and I don't get that hungry. It's okay. It happens. Okay, when I'm sick, I go for the same snack because it has the same muted taste and it's kind of okay. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I will quickly say for everybody, today's stream is going to be a bit on the shorter side. I know that I haven't been around a lot recently. I just do not have the time to put like a really long stream out today. I'm hoping in the next couple of days it'll be a bit better, but hoping that the next couple of days will mean I can actually stream. Still trying to figure out what I want to do for 1,000 subscribers. So I will say I hate being sick because I can't drink my beloved strawberry milk. Understandable. Probably make a new place for all of those things. Hello, Gusty. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hey. Shit like it's drugs. Jeez. I've been sick for 6 days now. I've been gone for about that long. I feel that. Alright. Actually uses the way it was intended to. Slap Clipsy with a fish for 1,000? No. No, that seems like a bad idea. Can't do that. That would be violent. We don't do that kind of violence. I now have my laptop back. Congratulations. Do... Hello, Football Gaming. How are you doing? I'm back after my 3-week
One
break.
day,
No worries.
the world will be nice. So you might as well
Jerk off. Thank you for telling me all of that inspiration in Spyrobot. I will keep that in mind. I will not be doing anything with it, however. Who decided shaders were a good idea to add to Minecraft? I don't know. I get why people like it. I've said it before. It's got its use, but its uses are very specific. It makes the game look cool on one side, and that's it. What could go wrong? I don't know. A lot could go wrong. If you're a bot, just be human. If your surgery is 50% successful, just do it again. If you're poor, just be rich. If you're sleepy, just don't. Yeah. Kind of starfruit seeds in Stardew Valley. I've still never played Stardew. I've still just never played Stardew. It's just not a game that has ever enticed me. And I don't know why. I truthfully have no idea why it has never enticed me. Just one of those games that I never vibed with, and I never understood why. I had so many people try and get me into it, and I couldn't. Some guy obsessed with good graphics, he decided it. Yeah. I found a TikTok of someone making KFC, and someone said in the comments, it's like... Say... Toddler, yeah. Yeah, I have said over and over again, I want to uninstall TikTok really badly. For Animal Crossing? Okay. My reason why I cannot get into Animal Crossing is because it's all local time-based, and the only option for me to play it, like, properly, because of the hours I work, is to time jump, and, like, what the hell do they call that? I don't know what they call it. There's, like, a name for it. Like, where you change your clock around. I cannot play the game properly, because things close after a certain point in that game. Like FNAF. Yes, I am obsessed with wanting you to play FNAF. The problem is, I've done it. I've done it enough times. Like, I've played enough Five Nights at Freddy's that I've kind of gotten so bored with the franchise. Like, I think the last one I properly played, because I stopped and only played Sister Location more recently, and that's within, like, the last 5 years. Otherwise, like, I didn't really care for the new ones. Time travel? Thank you, Jesse. So much misclicks for today. It's okay. I can only play modded Stardew. Vanilla is boring. Understandable. Damn. Hit by the zombie. You know, I've just... FNAF has slowly gotten to be that game that I just no longer have any... I have no love in my heart for FNAF anymore. It's gone away. Hello, Socrates. You know? I don't know. I have no ideas. That's lame. What, that I've stopped... That I've lost interest in it, in a franchise that honestly ran its course quite a lot, and I'm very happy that it has run the course it has. Because it is a very successful, very, very successful product that honestly should be, you know, really celebrated for that. Thank you for subscribing, Socrates. Or if it's because I just don't want to play it because I've played it too many times. Like, not playing Minecraft, he's negotiating with blocks. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can only live in a hardcore world for 900 days and talk to yourself so much. Blocks eventually become the only thing you could talk to. Yeah, no, I don't know if I'd ever play FNAF again. I've just, just not something I kind of care about. I used to like the idea for FNAF. I think I can tell you exactly where it kind of all went wrong. I've said it before. I think 4 was the one that made me just kind of lose interest. And then after that, I only played a little bit of it. Like, I played 4 all the way through. I know I played FNAF World. I know I did Pizza Simulator. But I know Sister Location was one that I only recently played, so... I have to go. No worries, Cortex. See, when you don't do the thing that people want you to do, the moment they do, they want to leave, and that's okay. I'm getting the blicky. Why are we getting blickies? What's going on? 4 is good enough. All 7 original games are enough. I don't think we need more games. Feels random. If you want me to be honest with you, I don't think we needed 4. I feel like 4 was a good stopping point. 3 was kind of like... if you wanted to, 3 was necessary. I'd never... Oh, what was it? What was the new one's called? Security Breach? I watched people play Security Breach. That game was very unique. I just wish it wasn't 5 nights. It would have been so much cooler to be, like, revealed to be that way. I was thinking hard. It's like it's life or death. I mean, you're kind of right. Yeah, FNAF 6 was only made for lore dropping. Welcome back, Firm. Well, I'm just gonna make a 20,000 gold with shipment in Stardew. Take your time. FNAF 4 is the best game. World sucks. Yeah, world sucks, but that's not really saying much. Go to America. Definitely go to LA and show people my Rolex, my nice Gucci bag. Saved up a lot for those. Understandable. Honestly, 3 was the worst game. Yeah, kind of right. I'm going to agree with you, but my problem for why I say 3 was one of the better ones to end on was because 3 did the one thing we needed. It gave us our villain in a way that we could very easily see. Oh, why? It's because I have to say... I know, Cortex, you're okay. I was memeing. Cortex, I promise, I was just memeing. Have a good rest of your night. You said you couldn't stay long. I was just memeing, I promise. I can't make jokes with my chat. They all think I'm serious. Hello, Emmanuel. How are you doing today? It was Rush, though, wasn't it? I don't even remember. FNAF World is just a rejected version of 2. Sure. Oh. Hi, I cannot read that. I have no idea how to even start with that. No, like, the honest answer is, Five Nights 1 was okay. Five Nights 2 was such an improvement on 1. 3 was about as good as you could do by having realistically one real animatronic problem. And it was really there to, like, drop big lore. 4, I'm going to say it, they changed the formula just enough with 4 to make it good, but just enough to make it unnecessary. That was my problem. Bye, have a good one, Cortex. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I don't know. I just never got... After 4, the only thing that drew me back in was the, like, Ultimate Nights and Pizza Simulator. I think Pizza Simulator was, like, the best game they released. Being 100% honest with you. Here's the problem. I'm gonna say it, right? Not every game needs to be so lore heavy that you need to you need to just sit here and like look at it under a microscope. Like, okay, only an update wasn't really needed. I don't even remember what that was. I would not wear my watch anymore because I heard stuff gets stolen from people a lot. I mean, yeah, but all right. On this quickly. Like, I'm just gonna say something quickly because this is gonna make no sense until I get through it. I have said forever that not everything needs to be looked at under a microscope. Like, when you're making, like, I'll give an example, right? When I make a mod for Minecraft, I want people to find bugs. That doesn't mean putting it under a microscope. I will tell you one of my favorite examples. One of the mods I made, I was literally doing it with no programming. I was not allowed to open up the generated code in any way. I was not allowed to alter my code. I had to use a tool that is all GUI. That's it. I was not allowed. This is solely just for fun. I made a mod, and the entire purpose of it was I was not allowed to program a single thing, to prove that you don't need to be a programmer to make Minecraft mods. I was doing this to prove a point to somebody. I ran into an issue because of one thing. I got the majority of what I wanted done within a couple of days, minus the art. I needed the art from Void. Once I got the art, then I was good. Other than that, all of my armors give specialty effects to them. They all give different things. And one of them was because I wanted to have fun. It's called Valkyrie armor, and what it does is it lets you fly like creative. To make that happen with no coding, I was not allowed to change anything in my code, was the most annoying thing because I know how to do it. And it would have taken me probably 5 to 10 minutes of, like, simple back and forth. Instead, it took me 2 weeks. Use AI? No. What? No, you just use a tool that... No. Okay. We've literally been so ruined that AI is the only option when you sit here and say, yeah, I didn't program it. No, I used a... It's like saying I opened up Word and I typed out everything and then moved it into like something else to get it compiled. No, I still used a tool. Thank you for subscribing, Socrates. I think I said that earlier, but if I didn't, thank you. The tool I'm using is called MC Creator. And I actually really like the environment MC Creator works in, because you don't need to, like, do much. Basically, it generates the base code of what you're looking for on simple drop-down menu. So you want to make an item, here's the basic things for items, here's the name that you filled in, here's all these things. And it basically fills in the in-betweens for programming, but you don't have to know how to program to make it all work. Like, when you're doing it, one of the best ways I can explain programming, especially when it comes to Minecraft stuff, you need to know exactly how Minecraft reads stuff for it to go that way. You know that tool you were going to say, I use MC Creator once? Yeah. It's nice for people who don't know how to start, and you can edit the fucking program if you want to. I have used the generated code on a different task. It's not hard. And the only reason I say it as generated code is because all it's doing is giving the baseline, like giving the basic fill-in-the-blank answers, filling it in with what you feed it. Hello, Real Resi. How are you doing today? So anyway, I wanted to fly like creative. The problem was every time I would do it, something wouldn't work. So eventually I got it working, but it was flight like spectator mode, which wasn't an issue. Not what you're looking for when you're making this kind of thing. Now, the whole point is you have to wear the full suit of armor in order to get the effect. That flight does not cancel unless you hit the ground. But when you do, it stores all momentum. It'll finger reveal when? I don't know. Why would I flip people off? That gives them what they want. Available for 121.1 fabric. It's not available for fabric simply because when I was learning fabric, because I want to make this clear, I have been programming since prior to Forge. I made mods for ModLoader, and then for Forge, and now for NeoForge, and I have made a handful of mods for Fabric. That mod in particular, its Fabric version, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I don't feel like rebuilding it from the ground up in Fabric, although I probably could. Honestly, that might take me less time than trying to port my work over. Hello, Bluebird. Remember from a few weeks ago? Yes, I do. Be honest, I am. Sorry. I eventually... Hold on. I think currently the newest version of the mod that I made... Hold on. Let me go check. I think it's 121.8. I think. Eventually I want to move it to Fabric. But I've kind of been... on my... Yeah, 121.8. There is a Fabric alpha version for 121.8. It just doesn't work as well as it should. I want to fix it. But I just haven't had the time to really sit down and do it. Hello, Catnap. How are you doing? So maybe I'll sit down and do that at some point, Real Resi. Good idea. Most complicated mod you've made? Complicated how? Because I would argue that mod in particular, because it was all made without my programming knowledge. It was all done just for me knowing how Minecraft reads things and having to make it without the tools that I'm used to using and without any of the way I'm used to doing it. I'm talking about your mod, sorry. I meant MC Creator, the app you use. There should be one. I know right now it's up to one. If you want Fabric, you need to use a plugin. Because it is built for NeoForge currently. But there are Fabric plugins for it pretty easily. And if not for 121, there's definitely one for 121 at this point, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's gotta be for 121 already.
YouTubers, they want to sacrifice.
Absolutely. You heard it here first. Apparently, all the YouTubers want to sacrifice you. Not me. I try not to sacrifice anybody. You know, it's not a good practice.
The world will be nice. So you might as well jerk off.
Oh, thank you. You use it to make Fabric mods? Yes, I've used it to make Fabric mods in the past. I've used it... I mainly make NeoForge and Forge mods. That's what I've been working with the longest. I've been making Minecraft mods for over a decade, so... Yeah. You killed your kind? Yeah. They owed me money. Not my fault. Not my fault. I'm just enforcing the rules. Sacrifice me, please? No. I'm back. Welcome back. Hello, JL the Wasp. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Have a good one. Dang, hold on. Oh, hello gamers, how you doing? Yeah, Jesse, what do you mean the most complicated? Because the problem is, I would argue that the one I made without using any of the knowledge I realistically have, like being able to program it, was probably one of the more complicated, simply because I could not do anything that I'm used to doing. It's basically like being told, like, hey, you know how to, the best way I can explain it is, it's like saying, hey, you know how to work on a car, do it without all of your normal tools. Do it as if this is like a build your own like kit. It's totally plausible, but you don't have any of your normal tools. Intricate like most to it. Okay, I have a new ability, the roar ability. Interesting. Have I posted a mod before? Yeah, I've posted many. I've been in the back end of a lot of mods too, but they're all on CurseForge and Modern, my two main ones that I made recently, which are Awesome Gemstones and Curse of Darkness. What project am I working on? I'm just running around here to talk to chat before I have to end stream, to be brutally honest. Not been here because I have been working on something big on Minecraft. Congratulations. I'm also working on something big in Minecraft, but I can't show that yet. Now, where's my sword? Find sword, stabs you so I can get gunpowder. That's not very nice of you. The most complicated and intricate, Jesse, is not going to be what you're thinking. It's a compatibility mod to make one mod play nice with others. So, specifically, at a time when I was running one of the versions of my old mod pack, we had Galacticraft, and Galacticraft is notorious for not playing nice with other mods. So I actually made a compatibility mod that forced Galacticraft to run with mods that it had a lot of known problems with, not by altering Galacticraft's source code, but by making something that literally adapted a bunch of other issues. That probably is one of the most intricate, because it had to make Galacticraft, which is known for having issues playing nice with certain mods, play nice with 6 to 9, maybe even 10 mods that it was really known not to work with. So probably that in all seriousness. Sneeze. That's not good, Lucifer. You should probably get yourself checked out if you need, or, you know, take a break, take a setback. Catch your breath. It's really not good. Yeah, I would probably say that one for intricate. I need to make a mod to add grilled cheese to the game. I can't do that. That's been done one too many times. I've considered it, though. You said you don't need to know coding to make mods. But what's the coding language it needs? Java. If you're talking about Bedrock stuff, it's C. It's C, but for Minecraft, normally you'd want to use Java. Hello, Sushi, aka Mystery. Hello. How are you doing today? Yeah, honestly, it's not... What as it is to say, you really don't need a ton of experience programming. The only thing you really need to know is just need to kind of... You just kind of got to know the game and know what you can and can't do. That's pretty easy to figure out, so... I'm going to go now. Thank you for the fun. No worries, Firm Wizard. I may be back tomorrow. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow, but... I'll instantly make everything in my area flying. Interesting. Nice. Like Geoblaster? I have no idea who that is. Thanks? Thanks. Okay, add a sword that any mob or player you hit turns into grilled cheese. That probably hasn't been done before. Probably not. That's... I could probably do that, but then I need to go get the model of a grilled cheese and then make it turn into that. What am I saying? I could just make it. Like I don't know how to 3D model. Back? Welcome back, Bane. Also, I'm doing well. Good, I'm happy to hear. Almost midnight. Can I sleep? Yes, of course you can sleep, Lucifer. You don't have to ask me for permission to sleep. Just some dude on the internet. I will say, guys, stream will be coming to an end a little bit earlier than I normally would. I just don't have a ton of time today to like actually stream, so I apologize. Hello, I know it's a Jujutsu Kaisen reference. Like I can see Gojo in there, and I want to just say that, but I was gonna say the whole name. Hello. Hello, Justine. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Small YouTuber like you, but he usually plays Wordle and Fall Guys, sometimes random games. So, oh, understandable. Where have I been, though? Working. I've got a lot of stuff that has been just keep me busy. That's the problem. I've just had a lot of stuff that's kept me busy. Just call me Gojo. That's what I was going to do, but I was going to try. A lot of people... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Sashimi. Yeah, a lot of people who have, like, longer names, they usually want to hear me say the full name, so I was going to try, but I'm not smart enough to read today, obviously. I subscribe? Well, thank you. You said it, Minecraft files, so I can make a short about it, and it doesn't need much. Yeah, if you know what you're doing when it comes down to, like, understanding Minecraft's, like, files, you'll be fine. Coding does not take like, coding in the case of Minecraft doesn't take a lot, it just takes a while to learn what you want. The hardest part I've had about making mods for Minecraft was, like, coming up with simple ideas, because I could do something big and, like, complicated, but it's just not as fun. Once you figure out the hard part, it kind of gets easy, and then, you know, I know that's, like, the whole point, but it's like, it loses its sparkle to me. I'm gonna say sort of Gojo the Sensei. Yeah, probably. Probably. Seeing it spaced out helps me. I'll be honest with you. Seeing it spaced out makes it way easier. Java just like English? Kinda, not entirely, but yeah, there's a bit to it. There's a little bit more, but yeah. It's just the way that it interacts with things. Wanting the YouTuber to say your full name every time you say it is weird. I understand doing it the first time, but after? That's the problem. It's the first time you've really come in, you know, or that most people have come in today. So, of course, you know. That's the thing. I know people who have, like, come in. They're like, you didn't say my name. I'm like, yeah, I shortened your name to this so I could say it easier because I try to read chat as much as possible. And then, you know. Yeah. Have you ever played Friday Night Funkin'? Yep. I got 11-year hardcore world on Java. Congratulations. This world's old. Not that old, though. Call me Nap Cat or Catnap. Yeah, I usually call you Catnap. Yeah, like, I usually call people a shortened version of their name just to make it easier on me. Like I said, I try to read chat, so it helps it when I can, like, pretty easily and, like, quickly say a name. Okay, guys, I am going to be ending stream soon, so if you guys enjoyed what you saw, you guys are welcome to subscribe. It's completely free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you really don't like what I make. This is kind of similar to what I make. I do a lot of just Minecraft, and I try to keep it kind of chill and just kind of relaxing, so. My old name was Soul Reaper. I believe. I don't know if you've ever come to stream then, but maybe. Anyway, guys, I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to be ending stream. I do have some things that I got to take care of for the rest of the night. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to stream again. Yeah. Alright, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys for stopping in. And again, if you guys are new, it would mean a lot if you guys would subscribe. You guys don't have to if you don't like it. But I will see you all next time.